Well, Buckley pulled a Schultze during the
I
break.
sure did. It must be the seat he's rubbing off.
Well, he's pissed. You didn't hear any of that? Are you paying attention over there?
It was
What
the
hell
break.
are
He
you
doesn't
doing?
have to.
He doesn't listen to you. I was listening to you, and it was a giant tirade. He's pissed off,
Yeah,
and it's about Bronny.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I did hear that. I didn't think
What
that
did
was.
you think we were talking
I didn't
about?
think that was a full Schultze.
Oh, dude, he went full Schultze. He's livid.
It was like an 80% Schultze.
He was not happy with the coverage that Bronny is getting.
Well, his point is, who cares about Bronny?
Yeah.
So
Well-
I went to ESPN.com just to check on the news, and the headline story with the biggest picture and all that is, can Bronny James realistically make the Lakers rotation in year 2? And my question is, who actually cares? Like, why?
Well, see,
why are we doing this?
A lot of because Bronny will get clicks.
I know he'll get clicks because people care about his name, but like, if you're the okay, we don't have to do it all over.
No, I want to
well,
hear
now
it.
you're getting.
I want to
him-
hear it.
Now
Yeah,
you're
he's
getting him-
fired up.
Now he's getting. See, this is more along the Schultze line.
You are now this. What they're doing now is just click farming, and I get that helps their profit margins and their ad dollars and all of that, but this shouldn't even be on the main page.
So
A
you're
Lakers
saying-
beat writer should talk about this,
But
and
you're-
maybe people who but like they've gotten people to care because of the name attached to it, and it has no consequence on the landscape of the NBA whatsoever. No one should care.
So you're saying that the media should tell people what to care about?
No, I think that they shouldn't tell us to care about Bronny James.
I think you're.
What?
Well, no.
Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. But you're saying that
Two sides of the coin.
so the media is just putting out content that they think people will click on.
Correct.
And you're saying they should not do that. They should just put out real.
Well, I think they should put out
Content?
stories that people actually care about. No one actually cares about Bronny James. He's just a name that people click
But I
on.
think people do care about Bronny James.
Do they?
Well, I guess to Buck's point, do they care, or are we being told what to care? Because if you shove something down someone's throat, or
Is that the biggest story in the NBA?
Well,
today?
but I don't think they made up the. I think the media has sensationalized Bronny, but they haven't done that without people eating it up.
Well, there's obviously an appetite for it, and
Yes.
I get that, but
That's what.
but
they're-
you can't tell me that this is the biggest headline in sports today.
Yeah.
That's my issue.
Well,
like
it is. I get where he's going with it because it's a chicken and the egg thing. It's a stupid story, and who's responsible? The dumbasses that click on Bronny James, or the media coverage that shoves it down people's throats, and then people are like, well, should I care about this because people keep talking about it?
you're low-hanging fruit farmers, and I guess if that's what you want to do, fine. But then where do we go for the good fruit?
Yeah, it's I see where you're going with it. It is. I don't know what the answer to that is.
I don't either.
I really don't. Like, who's to blame more?
I get that they have to make their money. That's not lost on me. But I'm like, this can't be what we're doing.
I
And by above it is the Savannah Bananas on ESPN and ESPN Plus tonight.
Ooh, hot Savannah Bananas. I would tend to blame more of the media. I think a lot of the I don't know, legacy media. I hate that term, but just, whether it's Fox or ESPN, I think they've just unfortunately gone down the road of it bleeds, it leads. And I wish they had more integrity to not do those stories, but they're cheap, they're easy, and apparently it does get clicks. And I just would like to think that there'd be some sort of journalistic integrity, but that's probably a Pollyanna view. So,
Hey, you think people are clicking on this Marcus Morris story?
yeah, that's interesting.
I did.
Kinda.
Oh, I clicked on it.
Yeah. But again, I guess this goes back to if you're trying to cast the widest net, right? I mean, think about this. We've had 2 Cleveland Guardian pitchers, by the way, be suspended now due to gambling inquiries. We now have an NBA player who made $100+ million, is what you're talking about, who's stealing money. And both of those stories got a 1/100th of the coverage of Bronny James, who averaged 1 point a game in an NBA.
And whether he'll make the second unit.
Yeah.
So I do think that Emmanuel Clase story. I was thinking about that today. That's fascinating.
It is
Yes.
very fascinating.
So wait a minute. So Pete Rose
Yes.
was raked over the coals
Yes.
for betting on baseball when in baseball.
He was drummed out of the game.
You have one of the most elite closers in baseball right now
Mhm.
just suspended
Yes.
because they're investigating him gambling, and no one cares.
No. And there's another pitcher on that staff that's having the same thing.
And the Cleveland Guardians lineup yesterday on their graphic on their Twitter was presented by Bet365.
Yes.
Seriously, that's not a joke.
No, that's a real thing.
So does it have to be like, well, I guess Shohei's interpreter,
Yeah.
that was a big story. So does it have to be Shohei? Does it have to be an American, like big name American guy? Like what?
Yeah,
Or-
kind of. It's the same reason like the Jonte Porter thing wasn't that big in the NBA.
Or
I mean,
is it just a story that now it's kind of like steroids?
Mm.
You know, now if somebody gets popped for steroids, we're like, whatever. But in 2001, it was like the biggest story on earth.
Yeah.
And we were so outraged. Now we're not. Like, we're just desensitized to those and we kind of accept it now. Is that the same with gambling, sports gambling now?
No, because I just think it's a name. Because if this was LeBron James,
Ooh.
this would be the biggest story on earth. We've really become a Kardashian society where you have to have a name attached to it. There has to be a sensational sort of twist to it, which is why the Bronny James thing.
the
right?
name is more important than the story. I think
Yes.
is my point.
Yes, we have become a culture of celebrity TV, celebrity influencers. Look, you can hate him, you can love him, but Jake Paul moves the needle. He's probably one of the 5 biggest names in combat sports and has never fought a real fighter ever. And yet
All manufactured from his YouTube following.
it's all manufactured, but he has a name. And Jake Paul fighting a 60-year-old man is more intriguing than one of the best closers in baseball getting suspended. But if we had Shohei Ohtani or you had Aaron Judge that got involved in a scandal.
Or what if it was Paul Skeen's first pitch every night or something like that?
Here's a prime example. Like Cal Raleigh and Aaron Judge right now are 1-2 in the MVP voting, right? If Aaron Judge gets popped for steroids or gambling or beating is he married? Significant other. Okay. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know that about Judge, but domestic, what have you, or DUI crash, something bad, dog fighting, like, oh my God, this happened.
He is married.
Okay, then we'll do that, right? He comes out and we have video of him smacking Samantha.
They just had their first kid.
Well, that makes me feel bad. So let's go with some of the other one. Or Cal Raleigh does it. The level of that story, is it tenfold? Is it 100-fold? If it's Aaron Judge versus Cal Raleigh. And the only difference is one's Aaron Judge.
Yep.
Both MVPs. Cal Raleigh, by the way, the favorite to win the MVP.
One plays in pinstripes, big market.
And one plays in Seattle. And I think that's where we're at. And I think that's the ESPN thing, is when we're sitting around right now and the ESPN's like, okay, what do we write? NBA.
Someone's going into a room and says, who can put up a Bronny story today?
Yeah.
Like that's
Yes.
because things are slow and stories that would be interesting aren't compelling enough. So we say, hey, look at this shiny thing.
Yeah. Bronny. Well, and the WNBA is feeling this right now. It's like, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Or who's the new one? The Sophie Cunningham. She's hot. So right now they will put a camera in front of that gal no matter what because she's hot. And she's big on TikTok right now because she's hot. And so we just go where the general buzz is. And right now we are a society that has our head up our ass. And the only way to get it out of there is for something to be trending. And I know it's something big when I go home, and I don't know if Nurse Nice does this or if Mrs. Buckley does. I will go home and I know something will be sensationalized when the BTJ goes, hey, have you heard about? And I'm like, oh my God. And it's usually one of these stories. It's usually a Bronny James or a Caitlin Clark or an Ohtani or some sort of weird, let's say the Love Island of sports. And she'll never be like, hey, did the best closer in baseball get caught in a gambling sting today? No.
Good thought on the text line. Someone says you have to be loved or hated to have a narrative that pushes the needle for people. If in between, people just don't care.
Yeah.
And I
That's
think
fair.
that's true.
Yeah, because Bronny is, people either love him or they're like you two and just
Think it's
constantly
stupid, but
bash
we're talking
him.
about it.
I'm with Buck. I wish that would go away. And there's times it makes me want to beat my head into the wall, but then I realize this is what people are clamoring for. I can't believe Love Island is the biggest show on TV.
It's the hottest thing right now.
It is the hot. Love Island is dominating.
They're betting odds on it.
Yes. Like it is the biggest cultural thing we have going right now in the country is Love
What's so
Island.
special about it?
I don't know.
Have you watched it?
The BTJ is obsessed with it.
It's the newest salacious Bachelor in
yeah.
Paradise type deal.
Well, I get that, but what is so special about it?
I
Like,
don't
is it
know.
just
I
because we've had a million of those shows?
I don't know.
So why is this one so popular?
Couldn't tell you.
I think it's just the newest version. I mean, Love is Blind had this moment a couple years back. Reality TV seems to go through this.
Most
cycle
importantly,
every now and then.
But when
who's the host?
I don't know. I've not seen it. I've not seen a
the
second.
Vander lady. Who's the what's
A
the-
Vanderpump?
Vanderpump. I don't know which one of the Vanderpumps.
Ariel Vanderberg.
What? Oh, is it Vanderberg? I thought it was Vanderpump. I don't know. When I come home, guess what's on the TV?
Oh,
It's that. And when I ask her, I'm like, "How do you watch this?" And you know what she says? I don't know. But her friends all talk about it, and there is a buzz. There is a wave for that show.
you're thinking Ariana Maddox?
Oh, I don't know.
She was on Vanderpump's show.
Okay.
And Ariel Vanderberg was the seasons 1 through 3.
Yeah.
There have been several
Okay.
hosts of Love Island.
Well, the one that my gal is watching has that gal.
What's it on? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
AI tells me that Love Island has garnered a large and dedicated fan base due to a combination of factors, including it is real-time, live format, which fosters viewer engagement and discussion.
It's live?
Like maybe it's going on like right now, week to week or something.
Like every day. It's like
Oh.
it's on every day.
Oh, so it's like if you did Big Brother in real time or something like that.
It's like
okay.
it never.
So that
ends.
adds to the appeal, I guess. It says
That
it's
was my thing. I came home and I was like, "Are you watching this again?" She's like, "It's a new episode." I'm like, "What?" It was just like she goes, "Yeah, it's every day."
It's a relatable portrayal of modern dating dynamics and insecurities, and its nature is shared as a quote guilty pleasure and an escape from daily
It's
life.
fantasy football, but for girls.
For hookups.
But instead of sports, it's just male and female whores going at it. It's I don't get it, but it's huge.